welcome back to my breakfast show with Eddie Izzard and Adam Garcia. And we are all about to have a go at a weekend workout with a bit of a twist with fitness instructor Lavina Mehta. Welcome, Lavina. Now, you are a PT, you're a fitness campaigner, and you've also become known for exercise snacking. This sounds really exciting. It sounds like chocolate and biscuits, but I'm very way off the mark, aren't I?
Unfortunately, it's all about bite-sized amounts through the day, as short as a minute, and it's as effective, if not more effective, than the hour-long workout that we can't fit into our busy lifestyles. And it's all a lovely toolkit that I've developed in my new book, The Feel Good Fix. And I guess it's really breaking down the barriers that we have to exercise and to movement, of cost, time and motivation, because we're all so time poor. But it's just knowing that little and often really counts. It's
okay,
great.
It sounds manageable. And you mentioned your book. In there is all these mini exercises, but there's also a sort of tech part to the book, isn't there?
Yes, so we've got QR codes. So it's as easy as just taking your camera out, getting a little picture, and it takes you straight to a video on my YouTube. So you'll feel like you're following the exercises along with me. So it's really easy.
Oh, great. Okay, so you can coach us in that video space, and you're also going to coach us here in the studio today. Is that right?
I am.
Yeah.
So excited.
Okay, I'm very excited. So if you didn't already pick up on this, you're currently in my kitchen.
Lovely.
As you can see. So normally I'd be making a sandwich on my kitchen worktop.
Yeah.
What am I going to be doing on my worktop today?
So while the kettle's boiling or while you're doing something in the kitchen, we're going to do a balance snack, as I call it. And balance is really important because we actually start losing our balance in our midlife. We're going to do a 10-second balance because that's a really good indicator for our current health and our long-term longevity.
1 foot up, is that right?
1 foot up, health and safety, you've got your counter there in case you need it.
Yeah.
If you don't, try and really engage your core muscles. Stay nice and tall. You're doing really well.
Unfair advantage here. One of us is in a stiletto, one of us is in a trainer.
I know, you're doing amazingly well. I think that's 10 seconds, Katie.
Great,
it's a great sign of longevity for you.
Lovely.
And obviously you can build up on this. So we'll try the other leg. You can go for a little bit longer. You could even try closing your eyes, but obviously have a little bit of support.
That changes it when you shut your eyes.
I know, it's much harder. But this is really good for correcting muscular imbalances because I know you do a lot of running as well. But it's also preventing our risks of falls as we age. And that's what's so important. It's about how we get our long-term health.
Okay.
And should we do another one?
All right, go on. Let's give it a go while we're in here. Yeah.
So I thought we'd do a little bit of cardio. Because again, that's part of my Feel Good Fitness prescription and this delicious menu of snacks that I've got. We're going to start marching our feet so people can get in their steps from home. You don't have to even leave your kitchen area.
Cardio, we always think, particularly if you're a parent, well, you need someone to watch the kids while you go for a run. So this is just like throw down what you're doing. You don't need to get changed. You're in the house.
That's
the kids could do it with you, could they?
Do you know, I mean, the kids are used to seeing me do this, but we're going to add in a little bit of boxing for a little bit of a mood lift, you know, releasing the feel-good endorphins.
At this point, I hope nobody's like gone around the back of the house to see if anyone's in.
No, don't aim for anyone. And if you're thinking of anyone, just don't share it with me.
Yeah.
You can add in some tin cans even. They make perfect weights. And can you feel your heart rate going up?
I'm getting a little bit.
So this is just either a low-impact version or you could go faster.
Would you do this for seconds or minutes? What's the ideal time?
So there's science to show that even a minute, sometimes even 4 seconds of HIIT, you can see I'm a bit out of breath.
Yeah.
It's all backed by science that's as effective. So the whole point is if we try and minimize the amount of time we're sitting and we sprinkle these little treats into our day.
Speaking of sitting, a lot of us are sat working from home in our offices, or maybe we're going out to sit on the tube to get to the office.
Yes.
So let's have a look. If most people find themselves sat down here at the computer screen, what can they do about that?
So I don't know about you, but all I hear about is back pain and neck pain, the tech neck.
We're all like that, aren't we, all the time?
So the rounding of our spine, that kyphosis. So I'm going to teach you a really easy snack. And you're going to think of a desk shape, because when you're at your desk, I want you to have that analogy of the desk shape. And everyone watching, you know, please join in, because we're all probably sitting as we're watching. We're going to lift our shoulders up towards our ears, back an inch or two, and down the spine. I can see the whole set doing this, as which is brilliant.
You feel instantly a little bit taller, don't you?
Yes, so I hope you feel taller, more confident, which I think is really important, especially, in midlife and just in life itself. So engaging your core, so you can keep doing those through the day anytime you feel like your back's rounding.
You could even just still be on the phone doing meetings or camera off on Zoom.
Exactly, that's exactly what I promote, because we're sitting for, like, some people 9 hours a day, and that's more detrimental to your health. Even if you get the hour-long workout done in the morning, you can actually negate that by sitting. So we want to sprinkle these little things in. We're going to add in a little spinal twist. So we're going to open out your chest, do that little desk reset, hands behind your ears, and then we're just twisting our torso side to side.
I'm quite stiff like this, actually.
Can you feel it? And then connect it with your breath, because breathing is really good to alleviate any stress and anxiety, just releasing tension and keeping everything nice and mobile, because motion is lotion. So
I like that.
Adding these little snacks into your day.
Right, it's time to clock out of the office and go into my front room. But are we going to get to relax in the lounge? Can I jump on the sofa and join you both?
Of course.
Let's have a look. Okay, I don't think we're going to be sitting still for long though, so don't get too comfy. So, what can we do in the lounge then?
I'm going to just teach you two really important strength training is really important, because we start losing our bone density and muscle mass from as young as as soon as you go into your 30s, really. So for anyone that can't stand, because I want exercise to be as accessible for everyone, you could do a leg extension whenever you're sitting. So rather than just watching TV, with your popcorn, you could just add in a leg extension and some hold. But for anyone that's able to stand, we're going to have our feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. And all we're going to do is just try and sit and stand. And it's like a squat. But we're going to try and keep going and really engage the muscles. But think about squeezing your glutes.
Isn't it?
See, I can't get
I'm sorry. Well, I was going to say, actually, with your background as a professional dancer, I assume you're
should
probably...
be easy peasy.
Yeah, you must have quite a strong core, have you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think, just by nature of...
Can you feel this?
Moving.
Because it should work your core, like you're saying, all your leg muscles.
Glutes.
And what about you, Eddie? I mean, I was absolutely astonished of your achievement. I'm still going, I mean, it's over 100 marathons, isn't it?
It's 130 now. But they're very slow and they don't do much damage to the body, but I do get them done and raise money, so that's the nice thing. But talking about the core exercises, you can, if you are a person who might shave your legs, you can stand on one leg and shave one leg.
Oh, that's multitasking.
That is a very good thing,
progression.
which I do. And I just try and stay out until I've finished one leg, and then I swap to the other leg, and that you can just feel that.
That's amazing.
Your core. And it's quite tricky. It's very hard.
That's amazing.
So apart from shaving our legs blind, anything else?
No, so that was the king lower body exercise, and now I'm going to show you one. If you wouldn't mind coming just behind the sofa, we could do these against the wall. We're going to do some press-ups, but don't be scared. This is the queen of upper body exercises. So all we're going to try and do is put our hands against the back of the sofa, and you can shuffle backwards. The further you go, the harder it is. So start off a little bit nearer. Keep your bodies nice and straight, and we're going to bend at the elbows, bringing your chest towards the sofa, and exhale as you push back.
Let's not all knock our teeth out and push the sofa.
You guys are doing really well.
Nice.
Maybe aim for about 10 of these.
Watch the telly whilst you're doing it.
Exactly. And ideally, we'll try and aim for around 11 minutes a day, because that's where the science is showing us that that's really effective for even reducing your risk of premature death.
Oh, wow.
Cardiovascular disease.
How can you tell if it's premature?
When you drop
Good
dead,
point.
say, hang on, we're
Good point. Exactly.
On the clock.
Well, on that note, what a great way to finish the show. Thanks, that's been so fantastic. And don't forget, if you want to get Lavina's book, The Feel Good Fix, it is out on Thursday. Now, sadly, that is it for today, but don't worry if you did miss any of today's show. You can always catch up on ITVX. A big thanks to my brilliant guests, Eddie Izzard, Adam Garcia, and Lavina Metta. Now, I'll see you back here same time tomorrow with special guests Aston Marigold and Jack Savaretti. Bye for now. Let's keep going, shall we?